This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a good read on their opponent. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Big counter. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. Knockdown.
Now observe. Away. There. Now observe. Now observe.
Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Jumps in. Takes a trip. Hanging on for dear life. Takes them all the way to the point. Impact finish. It was more than enough. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Blossom tries to bait out a reaction to a fire. Gets the jump in. Throws him. What's next? That throw will do some good damage. The throw whips. Okay, they trade hits. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jumps in. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, the throw connects. We grind them from above. Okay, oh. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Open, sets up with the jump in. Drives it back, misses. Jumps. Oh my God, what a throw tech. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Jumps in. Ooh, you never know what drive rush. Closes the distance. Drops that off. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Player 1 is dangerously close to running out of drive. Here comes the corner forward rush. Connects with the throw. This can lead to some big damage. I can't believe it. Time to make them famous. Big this time to butt this out. Courageous grab. It is over. Player 1 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Next, the counter. Departure set. Jump. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Hits with the overhead. Grabs them. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Takes in the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in, hits them with a stop and block, pounding them with a Labchuka. Can they stand the heat? How's this round going to develop? Going in? Player 2 experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorb lands a punish counter for the first hit. No good up high. Important tech there in the corner. Picks out the throw from all the options. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Not shy with the grab. Takes a trip. Got their eye on the air. They break things off to take a quick breather. just out of range for that blow. Player 2 chases them down. Trying to reach up down to the wire. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
For the line. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 can build off this lead, throwing some shade. Connects with medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They're straight in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line. All right, you ready?
Time to play.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Parries the attack and opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Still slugging it out here. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Decides to buff up while they can. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. All right, what's coming up next? Each hit is so important here. A super art? KO!
Enjoy the trip.
Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky bust in. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Looks like they both relied a lot on their drive arms. Experiencing burnout. Ooh, you never know what drive impact misses. Ground closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Awesome. Shoots off a fireball up close. The Fuha stopped to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Did well to get the buff in there. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford any. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Can't tech the throw. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big throw. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be... just goes for it at this range. Waits for hit. We're going to see it range. Player 2 throws them. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Feng Shui engine activation. They want to end this quick. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Doesn't tech the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
All right, you ready? This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Throw whip. Goes for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Avoids getting cornered. Picture perfect punish counter. Can't tech the throw. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heats it up with a combo into super. The attack is parried. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Overdrive a Shoguki for more damage. The throw whiffs. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Smart play with the throw. Barely blocks the jumping. Knockdown and... Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Okay, here we go. Yo, critical art now? Player 1 is in a very slowly punish counter on the action. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Come upstairs. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The super armor does its job. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Oh, these two fighters are perfectly synced. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Surprises them with a drive rush. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the endgame KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Gets a risky pop in. Who's going to start things off? Solid throw tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. They exchange blows. Knockdown and hits him with a stopping bomb. Smart play throws him. Springs forward with a drive rush. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. What an opening statement there. A super art? A parry? Oh, the throw connects. Jumps anti-air in the clutch. Fights back with authority. Overhead attack. Drops them from the air. Oh, here we go. Side switch. Goes to the air. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. What an opening statement there. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Grabs them. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. And it makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. They've piled up the knowledge. Goes for the super art. Throws them. What's next? The throw whiffs. Goes for the throw. A quick break springs forward with a drive rush. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. A parry? This is gonna be bad news. Good at experiencing burnout. That's the counter. What'll happen here? Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Noticeable life lead as a comeback still doesn't take the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Just out of range for that throw. Got their eye on the air. Wow, shut down. Still slugging it out here. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Goes for a driver. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Connects with medium kick. Gets the hit, springs forward with the driver. Oh! There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buck in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Can't tech the throw. Jumps. A parry. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Charges forward. Ooh. They go on the attack at the same time and cancel each other out. What'll happen here? Player ends the meter, hoping for a good return. That's not gonna hit. Cuts in with the drive impact. Player 1 has a gutsy fireball, gives them the round. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.